And our next area is securing your mainframe data. So one of the things we do is we have partnered with CA on their content discovery product so that you can find your data within your data sources. Using evolveIT, we can also find where that data is being used within your application set. So this will help you respond to regulations or audits and also take action with your software assets. So how do we accomplish this? So data lineage is the approach, using code slice technology, helping you understand the flow of data across your application. Once you've identified important information like social security number, for example, in your application, being able to track that through your different data sources and through the application. All right, let's move into our demonstration now. So what I'm going to do today is use a tool we call data search. So data search allows me to run a special kind of scan, and I'm going to use social and SSN, and that's going to help us find where social security numbers are used within this application set. So this scan will find every location where social or SSN is found in a field name, and then it will do a full data path analysis, both in the backwards and the forwards direction, so we can get the population path information and the usage path for these fields. So I'm going to stop this. I've already got a completed run, so we can use it. And we'll open up our data. And we're going to see a lot of usage of social security number within this application set. Okay, so I'm going to use a specific program here that I've looked in, obviously with a large set. Okay, so I'm going to focus in on this AP owner social security number. So we've found information, obviously lots of information about social security usage, and I'm going to just expand, and this is a backwards data flow path that we're seeing here, where AP owner social security number is a part of a group level information, and then we see that some other data flows into these fields, and so it flows in through some additional group level information here. When we begin to look through the main data record, we see that there's a call related to some IO routines. So I'm going to use this information to begin a path analysis. And I'm going to do that path analysis in the forward direction. And we're going to see a couple of steps here. So I've expanded the information, and I can actually hide where, I don't need all the paths. I'm just going to focus in on the main path here. And so we're going to focus in on the major data record. And we're going to expand, okay, and we see the call. And we can continue, as we see, we can trace across the call here. And so this is a key element of the capabilities here to code slice, as we call it, using evolveIT to trace across the calls, across the data file, reads and writes, and continue to find and understand how the data is flowing, in this case, in this forward direction. Okay, now we see our data record, and we see that it's written. And we see that it's written out to a data file. And so now we know AP data file is where our data is getting stored. And so now we know where our data, social security number in this case, started within this particular program, and we know the path where it's written out to a data file. So we can identify the program, we can identify the actions taken on that data, and then we can know which data file it's connected to.